So, welcome to my channel. If you didn't see last week's upload, or a week or two ago, it might have been 2 weeks, depending on the upload schedule, we took a look at Prospect Tunnel. I'm a little bit muddy right now, so is Bish.
Yeah, hands as well. Not worth it.
Because it was very, very boggy. We were not prepared for that, so we didn't get as long of an exploration as we wanted. However, this week we're going. You'd think it would be a little less, shall we say, dirty, but we're looking at conspiracy theories. If you don't know Dan, well, Dan has appeared in some of my videos. So you've appeared in like the Leeds race video, the Harrogate race video, yeah. And the thing is he doesn't actually have a YouTube channel. A lot of podcasts I've done, I usually shout them out with the YouTube channel, and that's why I do them. But today is actually for a very, very interesting topic.
I'm just committed to this channel.
He's just committed to this channel, but he's also got some really, really funny, dark conspiracy theories.
Could get me killed, so
yeah,
stuff I do for this channel.
We'll have a video in a few weeks' time of him getting arrested by the FBI, even though he lives in England and the FBI don't operate in America. But they'll never let us
Don't operate in America?
No, they don't.
You mean England, yeah?
England,
yeah.
Yes, I totally meant that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Dan.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Right, so the first Princess Diana. So, she was with Charles. Things went sour in the marriage and they broke up. But why would they get her killed, you ask? Well, she was doing things that the royal family didn't like charity trips to Angola, visiting landmines, and they didn't like that she was getting all this publicity, should we say. So the Queen says, you know what, I want her killed. And then she got with this Egyptian man who was a Muslim, and there were rumours going around that she was pregnant with his child. The Queen and all that weren't very happy at all. And then, you know what the press are like, chat a lot of shit. And then they were saying that they'd take the boys over to Egypt and stuff like that. And the Queen and Prince Charles didn't like that, as it's not what the monarchy's about. And I read this last night, and
you read it last night, and then yeah.
There was this paparazzi on a motorbike at the scene where she was killed, and so they were all on motorbikes, but there was this other motorbike that wasn't part of the paparazzi, and as she crashed it went past, and it was actually an MI5 bike, it got proven, but they never said anything about that. No.
They never said anything about it?
No, they just denied it.
Okay, right, and what proof do you have that it's an MI5 bike?
Because the MI5 used that one. They used that exact bike, right? They used that exact bike, and it wasn't a paparazzi. They tracked the number plate down, and it had links to MI5 basically. And they said that the driver of Princess Diana's car was intoxicated, and he had like needle arms in them or something like that. So it's like the FBI, or not the FBI, MI5 had got them drunk, and then so they could crash, and then they injected poison in it. Yeah.
Bish, I invite you to see some conspiracy theories. I didn't realise it'd be this fucking like. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's good.
Jesus, bro, where have you been?
Yeah, well, last night was dedicated to this, but then there was this. The guy who looked into it basically said that it wasn't an accident, and the driver of this is another fun fact. Princess Diana's thing. He checked the guy's bank account and he'd be getting big sums of money, right? That is corruption right there every month. So someone's paid him to do it, I'll tell you that now. I'm pretty sure he survived as well, so yeah, it's dark. Do you have any comments, Oscar?
No.
There we go.
That's amazing.
He's gobsmacked. He's never had anyone this interesting on the channel. I think that's the problem here.
Oh really? Oh
yeah.
So hang on, how long have you spent researching this?
It was like a 10-minute video, but it explained it like really well.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're not done exposing the royals yet. We're gonna expose Prince Andrew. Get that nonsense.
Go on.
Right. So and then we have Epstein. This links in nicely. We all know the photo of him with a girl, and his interview was pretty shit, very shady. And he obviously met with the woman. Did he get Epstein killed? We can go into detail about Epstein getting killed. Another strange death. he wasn't on suicide watch, despite the fact that apparently he tried to kill himself a week before. So you'd obviously put him on suicide watch.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a logical thing to do, unless they're just employing people with low IQs. Which could be the case in America. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's America at the end of the day.
Yeah. And
we've just had about a few viewers leave the video, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bye, see you later.
I prefer Mexico anyway, to be honest. But
we've had a few people join the video just now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it gets more interesting. In his cell, the CCTV camera that recorded his death. What do you think it recorded?
His death?
Absolutely nothing, because apparently the batteries had gone.
Oh, that's convenient, isn't it?
I know, even though they were working in everybody else's cell. How convenient's that?
Yeah.
I know. And then the guard's supposed to do like a walk every 30 minutes, but the guard forgot.
Oh, forgot.
In brackets, forgot to do it. I know. And they're supposed to they're supposed to do all these kind of checks that they forgot to do on the day. And yeah, he was supposed to go for medical in the morning, but the doctor was sick that day. Yeah. And then when they found him, this doctor did like a biopsy or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Autopsy, whatever.
Autopsy, that's the one. Yeah.
And he said that it didn't match up with the claims that he died of strangulation. It was like, and he had little injection marks here, so it was like someone had basically injected him with poison and then hanged him to make it look like he died. And there were someone in the prison, again, their bank account was going up, and it was from an English account, which makes you wonder, was it Prince Andrew?
Oh, Prince Andrew.
Because Prince Andrew, right?
Yeah,
he could have exposed him. He could have exposed him because he was going to tell the FBI. They would have done like a plea bargain. I'll probably have to do one after this video, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, if you watch these videos, you'll find out how to do one, so...
Yeah. A plea bargain and get Prince Andrew locked up, because no wonder the FBI want to chat to him. He's a dodgy guy. So yeah, I mean Donald Trump as well. He could have got him killed as well, because it could have affected his presidency campaign. Well, it didn't really. It wasn't that affected it, but it certainly shadowed it a bit. But yeah, if you're listening, Donald, unlucky is all I have to say. I hope you're doing good in your mansion.
Yeah.
So, who do you think got him killed? Epstein or... So not Epstein, I mean Prince Andrew or Donald Trump. One of them got him killed, I think.
I don't think it's Prince Andrew, because I think he's too focused on being near those primary schools and stuff. I think Donald Trump, maybe. I mean, the Prince Andrew thing could be a thing, especially with the English bank account. But like I said, he's too invested in the primary schools.
Yeah, we saw him today actually on the bus. He was hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But I mean, that's a casual sight we see every day.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? I mean, you just say, Prince Andrew's on it again. So that's Donald Trump, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. He's another dodgy guy, should we say? His university's short or something like that now. He got in legal trouble with that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
He had a university.
Yeah, he owned one in New York. Yeah.
I did not know. What was it called?
Trump University or something like that. Oh,
fuck. Imagine if you went to Trump University. Which university have you gone to? I've gone to Trump University.
Yeah, he didn't do something with the students and he got sued for it.
Really?
Yeah, this goes in nicely to the American topic about 9/11.
Oh!
Yeah.
Brilliant. 9/11.
Another dark topic. If you believe the official story, I'm afraid you're quite gullible and I'm quite concerned for you. So stop watching this video and do get a bit of help. That might be required. Yeah.
Well, with that, I'm gonna go get some help, and you go explain that.
Okay. Yeah. He's off to get us out, but yeah, I mean, there's so many factors that add up that don't make sense. Like, let's talk about the third building. In the report, it was that they didn't mention that because it wasn't believable at all that it happened. So they just didn't mention that in their report because they just scrapped it. And then there was proof of a guy who does structures as a job, like engineer or something like that. And he said the fire wouldn't have melted the steel like that. It would have to be a bomb. And this guy's an expert. It's not just me who's facts.
Or maybe the guy flew in with a bomb and crashed the plane.
Ooh, how would he get through airport security with a bomb?
Oh, people have.
Maybe
people
that's
have.
a possibility. I mean,
Get it through the whole luggage with a bomb. It's just, you can disguise these things. I think there was one guy who got it. I remember I was watching a video. Some guy put it in like a radio.
radio. Right?
Yeah. And like the idea is that once you hit a certain altitude, it goes off. But maybe the bomb wasn't even said to go off. It would just kind of explode with the plane crash. You know, it would kind of set
Good
off.
point. Yeah.
Because obviously, you crash a plane, there's going to be a bit of fire.
I take that point. But another point to back up the claim that it's not the official story's wrong. Them pilots that drove in, it would have took, this pilot expert said it would have took really good skill to go in, and those pilots had failed pilot school 5 times and were known for being error prone, so they didn't put them on the big kind of long ones.
Yeah.
So then they said there's no way that them pilots could have got in like that. No pilot with that kind of skill, which makes you think, was it a drone?
Was it a what?
A drone, like kind of like a drone plane, or it wasn't that plane that they said they got, and they flew like proper, like military jets or something like that.
This is some serious shit.
Yeah, and also the people on board the plane, they said they had like these aeroplane phones back in the day. We could go hello, and you pick up, and they said that they were really calm. Surprise! Everyone was calm. There was no commotion. It sounded like they were calling from an office. And surely you'd be shitting yourself. I know I would.
I think that might just be the fact that, like once you're in that situation, you just accept that.
But for everybody though, that casts a bit of doubt, because you always get that one person that's crying. And yeah, he was so calm, and he didn't want to speak to his wife as well. He just spoke to the operator.
Oh really? Sure.
Yeah. And then that guy who apparently died, apparently there was sightings of him, like good solid sightings of him a week later after 9/11 that was on the plane. It's just... Yeah. And then they were so quick to blame Osama bin Laden when they didn't know... Okay, he was a bad man, but you can't know 30 minutes after that he's done it, can you? It could be Russia, it could be China. Yeah, you don't know. They were so quick to blame them. It's like they wanted that to happen so they could go in and invade Afghanistan and shut down the government. Pretty mental points. And they said they found this guy's passport, but you'd imagine in a fire a passport would burn, not just stay as it is. Because it's like it came out and it's just like there was no damage to it or anything. Didn't even smell smoky.
Okay.
And you've also got, this is strong evidence, the radio communicated between the firemen. All the firemen said that there wasn't even that many flames. They only ordered a little bit of water because there weren't that many flames. And then one of the firemen was saying to the other fireman, there's definitely a bomb in there. I can hear something ticking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's...
Shit.
And then them firemen were like silenced, if you want to say. And yeah, they've obviously been paid off. There's claims that someone's friends with a fireman who got paid off.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so and they all heard, you could hear them on the radio saying there's definitely a bomb in there. And this policeman is them telling the policeman.
Fuck me.
And then the next minute it just went like that. And this structural engineer said it wouldn't go down like that, a fire. Because it's not the building was designed to not do that. It does, there's no evidence.
So you're saying basically there was a bomb in there, and effectively the firemen and everyone else were paid off to say that there wasn't a bomb.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if George Bush put a bomb in there. It could be Al Qaeda, could have got someone that worked there to plant the bomb.
Why would there be why would they be paid off?
To keep quiet about it, because in the inquiry, especially if the American government did put a bomb in there. Yeah, to get paid off. And also George Bush, he was going to be heavily criticised because the CIA warned him a week earlier that this was going to happen, and he did nothing and said no chance. That's really suspicious.
Oh, I did hear about that. He got a 2-week warning.
Yeah,
I swear it happened over 2 weeks later though. Oh no, that was a different case. Take that back.
Yeah, and Dick Cheney was the real president, not George Bush. And he was a very bad man. Just look him up. Yeah, I don't know if America did it, but I'll tell you what, something not right there. And then the military jets as well. They're told to respond if someone's in your airspace right near the Pentagon. And the commander on that day said, no, leave them. Yeah. Signals, radio, leave them. But then in the official story they said, well, we couldn't have got there in time, but they had 2 hours to respond. Something like that. It's just, like, you could get to there, and especially when the jets are so fast.
Yeah.
There's like 4 military bases around New York as well that have air jets.
So why that didn't happen is just...
I know they went over ocean as well, so it's the perfect time to shoot the plane down.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you lose signal with an aeroplane, you shoot it down.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say shoot it down straight away, no.
No, but you have to give it time, but you'd at least follow it.
Yeah, follow it.
But they
that's
didn't even do that.
I mean, that's what happened when I remember flew up to like Scotland or whatever, and it was first landed in London, or lost signal. And it was just, the communications went wrong, but the plane, there was a big sonic boom over Yorkshire as one of the things where the plane was basically being followed.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that sonic
I
boom?
do,
Yeah. So
3 years ago now, yeah.
Yeah, it was about 3 years ago, and they got a fighter jet out just to go and follow it and make sure that it wasn't doing anything bad. Imagine seeing that outside your plane window, though.
Yeah, and then planes that supposedly left the airport that day, there was no proof that they actually ever left. They asked the FBI for freedom of information. The FBI said yeah, but we don't have it. We never checked that those were the planes because we were sure that it was. But if you didn't check that those were the planes that left, that supposedly got hijacked. Yeah. And this woman who said that the planes that left, she said those weren't the one that hit the building. They were much bigger, the ones that supposedly got hijacked. That's it. Cast doubt it.
Jesus, man. Well, how long did you spend on this with like
David Icke, True Geordie podcast?
Oh shit!
Shout out to Tom Fellon. He recommended it.
Yeah. TJF, by the way, if you want his actual name.
Yeah.
Well, not actual name, but rather his name on YouTube. Yeah, no, wow. Any other conspiracies that we got to mention? I think those were really 2 good ones, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the royal family one linked in with Epstein.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, there's another conspiracy theory. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got one more. Yeah.
Right, let's go for it.
Yeah, we've got this one's a UFO landing in Zimbabwe at a school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either Zimbabwe or Zambia. I think it might be Zambia.
Might
So whichever one it is,
somewhere down there. Yeah.
It's one of them two. And yeah, these school kids basically were convinced that they saw these aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they could describe them and everything. And it's amazing how 50 people in a school can all say that they saw them, and then the teachers to say they saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it make you think, wouldn't we be able to track a UFO coming in, even if it was in so long ago?
So hang on, they said there were aliens.
Yeah, they saw the UFO land and everything.
They saw, but nobody else did.
Oh yeah, people in the village, in the police station, yeah.
But nobody else did.
No, just in that country.
Like
there
wasn't any tracker or anything like that.
No, just in that village, I'm pretty sure.
That reminds me of when I was in year 2. And I came into primary school, and someone had dug up a massive hole, kind of made it like a UFO space, put bike lights all around it, and we all thought it was real, like there was a UFO that had landed, and there was like tape and everything like that. And then they got the the kids in reception to go and check out the thing, and obviously it didn't clock with my head that, hang on, who'd get a bunch of receptions to go and check out a UFO and a bunch of year 2s to go and explore some alien goo that had just landed. I mean, it was a great day for a bunch of young kids, but I wouldn't say it would be a UFO now. You sure it wasn't like a helicopter?
UFO, yeah, they said, and these green aliens landed. And the thing is, the people still to this day are so convinced, and if you watch their interview, they're so convinced about it. Like, I don't think they could lie. Like,
how much connection do they have to the Western world?
A bit, but I wouldn't say it'd be strong. But it'd be strong enough to know what a UFO, if it wasn't a plane or something like that.
Yeah. So they know.
Yeah, I think if it was something strange like a UFO, they would generally know.
The thing is it's hard because it wasn't caught on camera or anything.
No, that's a big problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem because you have a lot of doubt when it's not filmed on camera.
Yeah, over like 200 people in the village said they saw it. A policeman said he saw it in the village.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Loads of a Navy pilot in the US Navy. He said he saw a UFO in America. You can see them, and there's been sightings of them on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Joe Rogan. Oh, big shout out to him, man.
Yeah, he could do with a few subscribers. We'll help him out a bit.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I've got only 111 to share, but
Joe Rogan, 10 million or something.
You know, every little helps at the end of the day. But that was somewhat interesting. I mean, do you believe all three of these? Do you actually think?
No, I'll tell you which ones I believe. I do believe the Princess Diana one.
Princess Diana, you believe?
9/11.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe the conspiracy theory I told you, but I think something went wrong there.
Do you know what? Well, when you did mention that and all the bombing and shit like that, there is something being hidden there. Yeah,
something's being hidden there.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And then the last one, I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, no. I think the UFO. So yes, maybe no is kind of that.
What about the Epstein one? Do you think he killed himself or someone actually killed him?
Well, if there was an injection, where would he have got it from?
He got it here. The doctor saw.
But where did he get the actual thing?
Oh, so basically the prison guard was paid heavily by a British bank account before. He would have probably just injected it in.
Yeah. Well, then it was probably a prison guard. I don't know who paid the prison guard to do it.
They've all been sacked now.
Oh, really?
Guard. Yeah.
Shit.
The state governor was pretty pissed. He was like, how could this happen in my county? I'm not happy about that.
Oh, man. I mean, you would be if something went down like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that concludes absolutely everything. And that was a heck of an interesting video. I lost you at some place. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But there are some, shall we say, interesting things.
Interesting,
things, yes. So I'm going to conclude the video here and say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.